Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So last week, SimGuru Frost teased that there was going to be a blog post possibly coming this week that we should not miss, and it just went up today, so let's go through it. It starts off by saying, "Hey all, SimGuru Duke here, writing to you from the modified guest bedroom in my house, which now doubles as my home office. It works out though, since I'm not expecting any guests for the time being. The changes over the last few weeks have been hard on all of us, and I want to take a moment and share some updates about The Sims 4 with all of you. First off, for those wondering, our entire team transitioned to work from home the week of March 16th. This has been a big shift, but we are all so excited about the future content we are building that we have been pushing through and continuing to make progress. Things have been a bit slower with all of our kids and animals demanding attention throughout the day, but as always, we are here to make sure The Sims 4 is functioning whenever you want to play. With that in mind, I thought I might give you a little preview of what you can expect from us over the next 6 months. So we can see in this graphic that the next release is going to be a new expansion pack, and then after that, a new stuff pack, and then finally a new game pack. And I think it is important to note at the bottom that it says, everything is subject to change at EA's discretion without notice. Because given the current situation, yeah, things could change. Maybe the game pack will take a little bit longer, not released within the next 6 months, since that one seems like it is going to be last, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. So then it says, we are currently hard at work on the new community voted stuff pack. I know, of course we are. I can't tell you its name because we have not voted on that yet, but I saw the list of options last week and I have no idea which one you all will choose. I'm anxious to find out. That pack is really coming together and it has been great having all of your input to help shape it. In addition to the stuff pack, we are also hard at work on our next expansion pack. I'm super excited about the theme the team has chosen. I think it will be a surprise to many of you. The team has also been hard at work on some new surprise additions we plan to bring to the game over the summer. They are not massive changes, but they are pretty cool ones that I think you will have a ton of fun with. Another group on our team is currently focused on our next game pack. This pack is a major first for us, and we are super eager to share it with all of you later this year. Lastly, we have been working on some fun ways to stay home and play together. No, we are not doing multiplayer. We want to help our community of players connect with each other and us in this time of social distancing. As part of that, we gurus want a chance to share more with you. We are not ready to spill all the details, but I am thrilled about it, and you will get more info soon. I want all of you to know that our team is still very much focused on building out new experiences for the game and ensuring we continue to grow and expand The Sims as we listen to all of you, our players. Thanks for playing and be safe." So I'm glad they're not doing multiplayer. That was funny seeing that in the blog post because it's not often that we get to see SimGuru saying, no, this particular thing is not coming, especially because it seems like The Sims 5 might have some kind of multiplayer, but with The Sims 4, yeah, looks like that's not going to happen, so at least I don't have to worry about that for now. But in all seriousness, I'm really glad that we got another roadmap. I was thinking maybe that could be what the blog post would have. It would have been nice, I guess, if we had a bit more of a hint as to what the theme is going to be for all of these packs, but at least we did get a little bit of something, that the expansion pack is going to be something that will surprise us, and that the game pack is going to be a major first in some sort of way. And well, we already know what the next stuff pack is going to be. It's going to be about knitting because we voted for that. I also think it's worth mentioning that even though the roadmap only lists one expansion pack, I still think we might get a second one by the end of the year if things don't get pushed back too much. Because last year we did get a roadmap as well, so that makes me even more glad that we're getting one again this year. But with the roadmap last year, they did pretty much the same thing. They listed that one of each pack type was coming. So Discover University was not the one that was included on there because I think they actually released the roadmap around the same time last year too. So Discover University came out in November, and November was not part of those next 6 months, and that actually once again applies to this year. That only goes through October. I'm glad they also mentioned free updates because I actually want those more right now. I want more changes to the base game than getting another pack. And it's interesting that they also note those are surprise changes too, but they're not going to be massive ones. So if you're expecting improved babies and cars this summer, then I think you are setting yourself up for disappointment. But it should be interesting to see what they will be anyways. Maybe they still could improve the game a lot. I think one impactful change that they could make that might not be considered a massive one is to add interests, like favorite music, favorite food, and that sort of thing. It would just be some really nice small details that could give our Sims more depth. And generally with this roadmap, I've noticed what seems to be a running theme here, that 2020 is going to be the year of more new ideas for the Sims franchise. So maybe not stuff like Strangerville. I don't think we're getting another story-based pack for quite a while, if ever again. But I guess it makes sense. 2020, new decade, new ideas. So, especially with the expansion pack, it says that it will be a surprise to many of us, so don't expect this to be Generations, because I don't think that would be a surprise to many of us at all. So, I don't think it's going to be that, and that makes me less sure about farming too. I know there's been a lot of speculation in the community about both of those, and I don't know. I guess it maybe could still be farming, but yeah, I think Generations is out of the running for this one. Hopefully whatever this surprising expansion pack is, I hope it is something still that will bring some interesting changes to the core game and can take The Sims 4 in a new sort of direction that we haven't got before, but still could be overall really satisfying. And I am ready for something new. I would like to see an expansion pack like Generations eventually, but after Island Living and Discovery University, I am ready for an expansion pack that does feel new and doesn't really try to follow as much in the footsteps, or at least have a similar theme to an expansion pack from a past Sims game. I still remember when Seasons was considered a fresh idea for the franchise, back when it was introduced during the Sims 2 era, and that was so amazing. I loved that, and it really did help change the game a lot for me, and just made the game more dynamic, and make me adapt to situations more, because, oh, maybe I want to go to the beach, but then it's raining, or maybe it could actually work in my favor. I could go to the beach and it's really hot outside, so it's even better that my Sims are taking a dip in the ocean and that sort of thing. If all this content truly does come out within the next 6 months, then I think this expansion pack still could be on track for a June release, though maybe it could still be July, but yeah, I think we might not be too far away from the next expansion pack. It is kind of funny, I'm still getting used to that it's April now, because then June seems like it's far away, but it's like, oh wait, no, it's only a couple months away now, since it's April 6th at the time of making this video. I'm also intrigued as to what the next game pack is going to be, a major first for The Sims, so I guess Hobbies is out of the running for that one. I would have loved for the next game pack to be that, and for those of you who really wanted fairies or werewolves to be the next game pack, then I'm pretty sure it's neither of those either, at least this year. Earlier this year I was speculating that maybe the next game pack could be revolving around bands, and I guess that would also technically be out of the running. We haven't had a full pack dedicated to bands, it's just been one of the features of a previous expansion pack in The Sims 3 Late Nights, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is a really hard thing to guess, especially now that so many of the predictable themes are out of the way, and they're heavily hinting that all of these things are going to be brand new. With the stuff pack, I am a little surprised that they did not reveal the exact date for when the icon and title vote is going to happen. But like I mentioned in a previous video, SimGuru Ninja did tweet that we are going to be getting that in mid to late April, so it's not going to be too far away, and I am really looking forward to seeing what we vote on for the title too, because yeah, there could be some interesting titles, hopefully not just knitting stuff. Hopefully there's some more creative ones than that, but either way, I am looking forward to actually giving this pack a proper name to go by whenever I mention it in my videos or my tweets or anything, instead of just calling it the next community voted stuff pack or the knitting stuff pack. It'll actually have a proper title, yay! As for that last part where it talks about how they're working on some fun ways to stay home and play together, I believe this is all social media related. I don't think this has anything to do with stuff that is going to be actually in the game, because they did also announce today that they are going to host some Game Changers live streams this week on their Twitch page. So I think that is one of those things that's falling into that category. Though, on the other hand, if it did end up being stuff that's coming to the game, maybe we can finally reply to comments on the gallery? I don't know. I think that could be one of those. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So feel free to let me know in the comments section below what you think those next 3 packs are going to be, and what else you think might be coming to the game within the next 6 months. And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest content from The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So, I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!